Hi, happy Memorial Day. It's Monday. I know you're probably not looking at your screen, but it is the beginning of the week, so I'm doing my due diligence and giving you a preview of the week's work. Okay, so let's look at the weekly schedule. Here you go. We just got done with chapters 4 and 5, and now we're on to chapters 6, 7, and 8. Okay, May 27th through June 2nd. Now, 4 and 5 actually was a really meaty couple chapters, and 6, 7, 8 is also very meaty. We're talking about um, two-dimensional medium and all the factors that go into that. So it's a lot of information as well, but it seems a little shorter than what we just got done with, just so you know. Also, I want to go over the midterm that's coming up. We have another chapter between another week actually between that and the midterm. But what you can be doing between now and then is possibly going to an art gallery or a museum to do the uh, part of your midterm, which is your art gallery report. Okay, so I'll go over that as well. So let's take a look at chapter 6, 7, 8 module and just view that really quickly. I always say that, and it never seems really quick. All right, so dun, 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 dun. Also, thank you for the gender bias in the arts discussion. If you notice, some of you didn't get full points, and that is because you're required to engage with another student in that discussion. And if you didn't post another engagement, actually two posts, then you didn't get full points. But I really enjoyed the fact that you enjoyed reading about that and kind of becoming aware of those aspects in art that we don't necessarily think about. With all of the Me Too stuff that's going on in the last year, you would think that the biases, gender biases, would be more prevalent, but it does escape us sometimes where we just don't really see it and we don't think about it because that is just the way things have been, especially with classical Greek sculpture or Roman sculpture. And I like the fact that some people brought up the idea that, like, women weren't even allowed to be taught or learn for quite a long time. So of course, why would there be any depiction of women in any other way than the way men saw them? So it's kind of interesting. And okay, so 678, two-dimensional media. So this is all about drawing, painting, printmaking, and collage. All right. We are working on this collaborative collage idea, which is you are what you eat. That is a assignment where I'm actually asking you to record for yourself and for us in totality everything you've eaten for the last week and then upload those pictures. So let's take a look at that really quick. All right, so I have a fascination with food. I don't know about you, but artists have been depicting food in paintings and in sculpture for years. This is a Wayne Thiebaud piece called Cake, which Wayne Thiebaud taught at UC Davis for many years in the fine arts department painting. And this is another sculpture that is using all kinds of consumed goods and labels and things to make work with. So we're basically collecting photos, and you're going to collect photos of everything that you consume for a week and then drop them into the shared Dropbox photo file, You Are What You Eat. And then let's just see what everybody brings to the table, so to speak. And I'll try to make a collage with it and I'll post it. So all photos should be in the Dropbox by Wednesday, June 6th. You can start collecting them now. It looks like, yeah, available May 30th, which is coming up in a couple days, and then spend a few days collecting images and send them in, and we'll see what we can make with it. All right. So that's one of the things that is due this week. And then the other thing is I would like you to think about the midterm gallery um, essay. All right, so that's going to be due June 10th. So that's in a couple weeks. Consider visiting a gallery within the next couple weeks so that you can write about it and you have enough time. Normally, I would send you to the art gallery on East Campus or the CSU gallery in Turlock, but both of those are probably not going to be available because it's summertime, and usually there's not a lot going on, nor are there really shows. So they just got done at CSU with the graduating BFA senior exhibition, and the gallery on East Campus in Modesto is probably dormant at this time. So what can you do in Modesto? Well, you can go to the Central California Art Association at the Mislin Gallery, which is downtown in Modesto on J Street and 10th. Or you can go out of the area, which I would suggest that always. The DeYoung Museum, the MoMA, Asian Art, Jewish Contemporary, Oakland Museum of California, and then I've listed all of those for you. At the Oakland Museum, I've given you two shows that I think will work for this write-up. So one of them is the J.B. Blunk Nature, Art, and Everyday Life, and the other one is Respect, Hip Hop, Style, and Wisdom. So those two shows are acceptable for this assignment. Everything else at Oakland is not all about art or what I'm considering you should be looking at for this particular assignment, okay? Stanford Cantor Center of the Arts, I believe, is free. You can offer a donation. All of these, of course, require some travel. The closest one to us would be Stockton's Hagen Museum, and I think they have a juried show right now. I'm not sure how long that's up till. It's been up since May 17th, so it might be ending soon, or it may be running through the summer. You might want to give them a call before you go. All right, so this is a little bit about the essay and what I'm asking you to do. It's 500 words. It's basically 3 to 4 paragraphs, double-spaced, and Times font. And then you need to include the artist's name, the gallery or the museum you viewed the work at, and the date and the time that you viewed the exhibition. And then I want you to address it with the following points within your essay, okay? So you're basically going to use the elements and the principles, and I've listed those for you there so you can really hone in on what those are. Now, if you don't remember those exactly, that's okay. I would encourage you to take your book or a cheat sheet, basically, of what these are. Not everything you're going to be looking at will fit into this discussion in these ways, but you should have all of those vocabulary words available for you to utilize, all right? So if you're going to go see a show, and it's one particular artist, then I would prefer you use talk about maybe the whole show as a collective, and then pick one piece to discuss, okay? And again, giving it the title so I understand what it is. And I would also encourage you to take a photograph with your phone so that you can maybe put that in with your essay. That would be really helpful. And okay, so that's not due until June 10th, but you should really be thinking about going and doing that soon. Okay, so it's not a surprise. All right, let's go back to modules and double check with 6, 7, and 8 what else is due this week. Reading about it, the collaborative collage, please start it on the 30th in a couple days, and then drop in those photos for me. You have one journal prompt, it's only one. And then this practice test and the practice test answers. So I encourage you to try the test first and then look at the answers. But this is just, this is not a turn-in thing. It's just for your information and to help you prepare for your midterm. Okay, so that's it for this week. And I think I covered everything. If you have any questions, you can always send me an email and let me know how things are going, or if there's anything I need to expound upon. I'm happy to do that. Okay? All right. Have a great holiday, you guys, and have a great week. Bye-bye.